Guys, I'm bringing you another delicious recipe from Delta State. I present to you Egusi Pepper Soup. Growing up, this was one of the recipes my mom made a lot, especially when the weather was very cold like it is right now. This Egusi Pepper Soup recipe is exactly what you need to drive cold away. It is delicious and it is nutritious because it is prepared without oil. I mean, for my Fit Farm people. And I want to show you guys exactly how I made it. I hope you enjoy. So these are some of the ingredients I'll be using for this beautiful recipe. First, we have egusi or melon seeds, the star of the show. I absolutely hated breaking this as a child. Then we have my protein. This is banla fish and pre-cooked pomo. You can use anything of your choice. You can use turkey. Anything you like goes for this recipe. Guys, next I have the big crayfish, which is okporo, and the small crayfish that I'll be blending into my soup. This combination is the bomb, but if you don't have the big crayfish, feel free to skip it. Next I have my protein of choice. I'll be using some beef and a few chicken leftover I had in my freezer, but you can use anything. You can use fish, catfish, smoked fish, turkey, anything you like, but just make sure you have enough obstacles in your soup. Here I have yellow pepper. If you don't have this, you can use Cameroon pepper, but you need this for the flavor. But know that if you use Cameroon pepper, your soup will look a little bit darker, but I prefer using yellow pepper. Next is the pepper soup spice. You can go ahead to use the local one or any one of your choice is fine really. All you need is pepper soup spice to bring everything together. So let's get into it. So guys, if you have not been toasting your egusi seeds before cooking, you need to try it. It is such a game changer. It will take your egusi soup from a 0 to 100 real quick. It will give your egusi soup the aroma you cannot resist, okay? So you want to toast this lightly on very, very low heat so it will not burn. If your egusi seeds or your melon seeds get burnt, you will not like the taste of your food, trust me. The moment it starts to pop, take it out from the fire immediately, allow to cool before you blend and set aside for your egusi soup. So it is time to work on our meat. In a clean pot, add your meat, add some seasoning cubes, add some salt, add your grinded yellow pepper and onions. NEPA took light, so I had to grind mine manually, but you can blend yours with water. It is completely fine. Add any seasoning you're comfortable with. Add some water. Then stir to combine and then cover to cook. So while that is getting done, so please share with me in the comment section, what chores did you hate doing as a child? I will go first. For me, it had to be doing the dishes, washing bitter leaf, and of course breaking melon seeds. I absolutely hated doing those as a kid, and my mom would always make me do them. So what are yours? So meat is ready and it's time for the cooking proper to begin. Don't worry, from now it doesn't take too long before the soup is ready. So it's time to add the pomo and the smoked fish. If you have any other thing to add, now is the best time to add it, okay, except your crayfish, of course. You don't want your crayfish to get overcooked. Next, you add water for the soup. The quantity of soup you want, that is the quantity of water you add into the pot. You add water for your soup, you stir it around, and you check for seasoning. Now is the best time to adjust your seasoning because after adding the egusi, it's game over, okay? I needed some seasoning cubes and some more salt, so I added that into the pot. Stir it properly so that everything is well combined. Then I'm going to go ahead and add my shrimp, my okporo at this point so that it starts to get cooked. So after adding the crayfish, which is the okporo, we start to combine and allow to cook. So guys, when growing up, I used to be the professional soup taster for my mom. Like, I would always be called to taste the soup before it was ready, and I enjoyed doing that. I also enjoyed losing seasoning cubes for my mom. Did you enjoy doing that as well? After boiling for a while, this is what it looks like. It looks so good already, like the aroma coming out of this pot. It is time to add the grinded crayfish and the pepper soup spice. Just look at that. Like, guys, by now, if you want to even take this thing like this as just pepper soup, you're free to. And I had to show you guys that pepper soup spice pack again. It is the best I have used. It smells so original, like food done. You can have this with rice as just pepper soup, but no, we want to add our egusi. Guys, remember I mentioned that NEPA took light while I was cooking, so I had to use this my manual blender to grind my crayfish and my pepper, and I'm just scraping the remaining one into the pot. Nothing must go to waste, not in this economy at all. Meanwhile, this grinder is so old. I used it while I was in the university and it served me so well, so of course it's going to serve me in my home. Now I'm adding my egusi into the pot. You can add it dry. You can make it into a paste like I did in this video. I'm adding my egusi into the pot and I'm going to stir this around. Please though, you people should not judge me for using iron spoon to stir my non-stick pot. This is my soup spoon and I must use it to cook this soup, okay, so that this soup will taste very nice. I cover this and allow it to boil. You want this to reduce. You know, you added water, so it's going to boil. After boiling, this is what it looks like. It is not yet ready, even though some oil is already floating to the top, which is an indicator that it is ready. It isn't, because it's still very watery. If you like your soup very watery, you can eat it like this, but if you don't, one hack is to add pounded yam. Yes, if you add pounded yam to your soup, it will thicken it, but no, I want this to reduce on its own. After another 5 minutes, this is what it looks like. This soup is ready, but it is still a little bit watery, so I'm still going to let it simmer on medium heat for another 5 minutes. So if you have watched to this point, now will be a good time to consider hitting that subscribe button. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give me a huge thumbs up and give me a nice comment in the comment section down below. So guys, our soup is ready. This soup tasted amazing, amazing, amazing. Oil has floated to the top and it has reduced. So tell me, what will you be having with this soup? I had mine with eba and it was a hit back to back. In fact, I will not tell people what my husband gifted me after eating this soup. So let me know if you'll be trying this recipe, and please let me know when you do. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.